Now let us study about the fertilization process in the Markantia. Markantia undergoes fertilization by the formation of gametes. Till now we studied about the formation of male gamete that is called as androzoids and the formation of female gamete that is called as the archegonia. Androzoids are developed from the antheridia in the antheridial chamber. Where the antheridial chamber has the antheridium which is made up of two types of cells, that is the jacket cell and the androzoid mother cell. The androzoid mother cells undergoes mitotic division. As it undergoes mitotic division, which is diagonal in nature, it results in the formation of two triangular shaped cells, which is highly granulated and dense in nature, which develops the androzoids by metamorphosis. It involves two steps in the metamorphosis, that is the formation of the granules and the blepharoplast. These blepharoplast later develops the flagella, and second step is by the elongation of the nucleus. As the blepharoplast is developed and the flagella is developed, the nucleus elongates and it attaches to the surface of the cell. As a result, the cell also gets elongated and it has flagellated. Since it is flagellated and elongated in nature, these become motile. So the male gamete, that is the androzoids, is produced. As such, in the other other gametophytic plant body, since the Markantia is dioecious in nature, the female gametophyte is developed onto the gametophyte is developed separately. The female gamete is developed onto the female gametophyte, that is called as on a an archegonial force. Archegonia force. The archegonia force develops the archegonia. The archegonia, as we discussed, it is flask shaped. It has narrow uh, narrow part and a broad part. The narrow part is called as the neck, and the broad part at the base is called as the venter. The neck is made up of the neck canal cell. In between the neck cells, there are neck canal cells, which is arranged in 6 rows. Okay, these neck canal cells are ends with a specialized cell, 4 cells called as the cover cells. And on the venter part, you can see the venter cell and also the egg cell. Egg cell is placed in the base of the flask of or the archegonial chamber, archegonia. So now you know that archegonia has the venter and it is not having any flagella, so it is non-motile. So if at all fertilization in the Markantia has to occur, okay, so it requires the water content. Without the help of water, the Markantia cannot undergo fertilization. Why? Because here the egg, non-motile egg, has to undergo fusion with the motile what male gamete, that is androzoid. Androzoid has to come in close contact with the archegonia for the fertilization to occur. So if at all the male gamete has to come in contact with the female gamete, it requires the water, so that through the water it swims and comes in contact with the female gamete. So for the fertilization to occur, water is very important. So when do this fertilization occurs? This fertilization usually occurs during the rainy seasons, while the splashes of the rain, when it falls onto the disc of the uh, antheridia, okay, antheridio 4, the disc gets, okay, the water gets entered into the uh, deeply deeply convoluted regions, okay, sunken regions where the antheridium is present. So this chambers where the antheridia is called as present is called as the antheridial chamber, which opens with a narrow opening called as ostiole. As the rainwater enters into the antheridial chamber, the antheridia receives the water, absorbs the water and swells. As it swells, what happens? The antheridia, which is covered with the jacket cells, breaks out and it liberates the androzoids, which is developed from the antheridium. The androzoids comes out through the ostiole and it mixes with the water, so that the androzoid swims in the water, rainwater, and reaches the archegonia. As it reaches the archegonia, okay, this splashes of water, here, even here, the archegonia also absorbs the rainwater, and the neck canal cell dissolves. As the neck canal cells dissolves, okay, so what happens here is the neck canal cells dissolves and they develop the mucilaginous substances. These mucilaginous substances are made up of certain type of chemicals which attracts the swimming antheridia. The antheridia which is swimming in the water gets attracted towards the chemicals present in the mucilage. This type of attraction of the female gamete, attraction of the male gamete by the female is called as chemotactic attraction. So the female gametes attracts the male gamete, okay, so by the chemicals secreted by the dissolution of the neck canal cell. As the neck canal cells, it dissolves and liberates the mucilaginous shit, okay, mucilaginous substances. These mucilaginous substances attracts the antheridium. As the antheridium, many antheridia will move, okay, rush towards the archegonia. As it rushes towards the archegonia, in that few enters into the uh, enters through the neck, that is by the mucilaginous substances, and only only few of them, okay, will reach the egg cell. As it reaches the egg cell, in that few numbers, only one of the antheridium will have the capacity to attach to the egg and undergo fertilization. Only one antheridium will fertilize with the archegonial egg which is present in the ventral region. Okay, so haploid male will undergo fusion with the haploid female. Okay, so when the haploid male undergoes fusion with the haploid female, it results in the formation of the diploid zygote. Now, okay, this stage, formation of diploid zygote, this stage is the end of the gametophytic stage. As it forms the diploid zygote, it starts with the second stage of the life cycle of the Mercantia, that is the sporophytic stage. And this process of haploid male fusing with the haploid female to form the diploid zygote is called as a fertilization. Fertilization occurs only in the rainwater, as the splashes of the rainwater, okay, falls onto the disc. The androzoids are released and they move towards the archegonia. They dissolve the archegonia, okay, get attracted towards the archegonia and forms a fusion of male and female gamete, and this process is called as flash cup mechanism. This process is called as flash cup mechanism. As a result, okay, a diploid zygote are formed, and this ends the gametophytic stage, and next is the starting of the sporophytic stage. Okay, so this is about the fertilization process. Okay, in the next video, we'll be studying about the sporophyte of the Mercantia. Thank you all.